Hello all, welcome to Code Hub. Today let us see the LeetCode's daily challenge. Sorry for the delay. The problem is the reordered power of 2, and this is the problem given for today's LeetCode daily challenge. You are given an integer n. We reorder the digits in any order including the original order such that the leading digit is not 0. The leading digits should not be 0. Return true if and only if we can do this, so that the resulting number is a power of 2. Okay, we actually they will be giving a number n. Let us consider, in this case we can consider it as 64. 64, if we reorder, let us say 46. If we reorder this number in some arrangement, if let's say it is 64, then this number is a power of 2, then we should return true, else we should return false. If we cannot reorder any of the digits such that that is not the power of 2, then we have to return false. So this is the straightforward problem. Now how we are going to do this is the trick here. What we shall do is we have to rearrange in all possible orders such that the formed number is a power of 2. So what we can do is we have to generate all the permutations, and here, as the number is ranging from we have to first ask what is the range of this n. The n ranges from 1 to 10 power 9, and 10 power 9 is not that much large compared to a string formation. If it is so, it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It is nothing but that is nothing but only a 9 size string, right? 9 sized array. Consider we are having a string of this number, integer number, then it is of size 9, so we can generate the permutation for that number too. If we can generate the permutation of a number, and if that is going to be a power of 2, then we can return a true, else return a false. So we can write a function such a way that that function is going to return me true if that number is going to be a power of 2. So what we can do is we can just write a function check power of check power of 2, and we will pass this integer n. Before passing this integer n, let us convert this n to string so that it will be easy to process. And actually instead of check power of 2, we can say that permute n. We are actually permuting this, generating all the permutations of this n. So of this n, which is a string yes, and it is going to start from the 0th index, and I am going to pass the size of the array, size of the string as well, so that it will be easy to process. Now we can write a function. This is going to return me a boolean type answer, which is the permute n function. This takes the parameter string yes and int I as the index, and int n is going to be my size of the string, or else I will say it as size instead of having a conflict between integer n and int n. So int size. Now whenever this we are just writing the permutation function that we know already. If my I is reaching my size of the string, then we know that we have formed up one permutation of that string. So what we will do is we can just call a helper function that is going to check me is power of 2. Let us name that function to be is power of 2, and I will pass this string yes, and I will pass this size as well. This function, what it does is it is going to tell me whether this number n, which is in the format of string yes, is a power of 2 or not. that we will write it later. Now we will just write the standard permutation function int index, which starts from I, and it go this index is going till the size of the string, and also index plus plus. And inside, after coming inside the loop, we have to swap s of index comma s of I, and we have to call the permute function, permute n function, yes, with I plus 1 and size. But this is going to be a boolean, this is going to return me a bool type. If this function is returning me true, then I will return true and in this recursive calls, or else I will continue performing the recursive calls s of I, swap s of index and s of I. After swapping this, what we are going to do is, at the end of the day, if we are not able to generate a permutation which is a power of 2, we can just directly return false, right? So that is what actually we are going to return here as well, return false. So now our permutation function is a bit complete. Now we can write that small helper function which is going to return me, which is going to say me whether the string yes is a power of 2 or not. This is going to take the string yes and int size as well. What I can say is, if my s of 0 itself 0th character, then I can definitely say return false, right? If the first index character itself 0, then I can definitely return false. Else what I can do is, I can convert the string to an integer, string to integer, and I can return. I can check whether this number is a power of 2 with easy bitwise operation. N ampersand n ampersand n minus 1 is equal to 0, then this is a power of 2. It is as simple as that. Now let us try to run our code. It should definitely run. Yeah, we got accepted for our first test case. Let us try to run the other test cases as well. Superb, it got accepted. Hope I made a clear understanding what I'm trying to do. Actually, we are want to generate all the permutations. For generating all the permutations, this is a standard code. If I reaches my size of the array, we have to check whether the string formed is a power of 2 or not. Else, I have to run a for loop, and I have to swap the s of index and s of I. And if this function itself is returning a true, then we can just return true, or else we have to backtrack it. And at the end of the day, if we cannot form this permutation to be a power of 2, then we can return false. And inside this helper function, I'm just converting the string into an integer, and I'm doing the bitwise operation to check whether the number is a power of 2 or not. If this n ampersand n minus 1 is equal to 0, then this number is a power of 2. So let us try to submit our code. Hope this should work. Yeah, it got work. Hope you like this video, and let me know in the comments. Let us see in tomorrow's LeetCode daily challenge. Until then, bye.